who can really get out of the gates quick. So King for Life, Aoka Frost, look for them in the early part of the race. Number 2, the Black Jeep, as runners are heading over to the gates and they're heading out for race number 2. Currently $18 fixed. Renee Forrest and Jaden Thomas combining. This 6-year-old Blackfriars was down the track behind Pink and Purple last start over 1760. Number 3, these are the 2 stablemates. 3 reducing numbers. Michelle Blank, Mitchell Pateman has this mount, and there's been money for it over Midnight Black, which is the stablemate. $3.70 for reducing numbers. And it's firmed in from $4.60, the opening quote, into $3.70 for reducing numbers. And it last raced here on Sunday, ran 3rd behind Scream in Blue. And prior to that was just behind Flagstick. That was over 1,200, so progressing up to the mile. Currently $3.70 fixed. Number 4, Midnight Black, is the stablemate. Michelle Blank and Alan Kennedy has the mount. $4 fixed. Opened up at $4.20. Thought this horse may be a little bit shorter. It's probably one of the ones that's on the way up over the middle to longer distances. Ran second in a maiden over 2,000 metres at Pinjarra on the 8th of August. Comes back in trip, but the depth in this race isn't strong. Lightly raced Blackfriars will only improve. Midnight Black, currently $4 fixed. Number 5, Foxy Dreamer. Cliff Smith prepares on course. Fiona Bell has the mount. Barrier 1. Another one that's been thereabouts this preparation. Consistent without winning. Currently in the market at $5.50. Opened up at $5. Number 6 is the stablemate. Shaw Conviction. Cliff Smith and Jordan Turner combining. Got a long way out of its ground. First look at the track last week, but did make some headway. Was 4 lengths off Scream in Blue, and is currently $14 fixed. Number 7 is the interesting runner, Aoka Frost. Can show a lot of speed. Stephen Valhalla trains down at Ascot, and Kate Whitten has the mount and led them up last start behind Too Close the Sun. Down at Belmont, over 1,700 metres. $5.50, opened up at $6. And will be vying for the lead in this with King for Life, one would assume. 8 is Jolly Wood, or Jolly Odd, I should say. $51 fixed for Jono Johnson, just walking past us now. Kira Yule has the mount, and has only had the 7 starts, this mare by Dick Turpin. $51 the quote. Number 9, Still Awake. Brock Luthwaite trains up from Carnap, or sending this one up. Peter Nucky in the saddle. Blinkers go on and winkers off. Only had the 3 starts, this chestnut mare by Starcraft. $31 fixed. So runners are out, and they're over at the barriers, behind the barriers for race number 2 over the mile. Numbers from the yard: 4 Midnight Black on top from 1 King for Life, 3 reducing numbers, and 7 Aoka Frost. 4, 1, 3 and 7 ahead of race number 2.
So runners are behind the line, and shortly they'll come forward here for the second today, the Bardi Organic Beef Maiden. This one's over the 1600 metres. Midnight Black will race in the rainbow colours there for Ellen Kennedy. Runners coming up. Foxy Dreamer's drawn the inside, about to come along. Reducing numbers about to link forward. Sure Conviction in those red colours, with the white spots over there. Aoka Frost is a newcomer to the region. King for Life has been racing very well. Likes to race on speed. Shelby Botel has the mount there. So at the moment it's $5. King for Life. The Black Jeep at 18 with the blinkers on today. Reducing numbers 320. Midnight Black is at 360, 750 about Foxy Dreamer. Sure Conviction 17. Aoka Frost $7. Jolly Odd 81 and 34 about still awake. So about half the field to come along. Now Aoka Frost now comes along. Jolly Odd walks on in. Sure Conviction to come up. Waiting on Still Awake and the Black Jeep. So Sure Conviction about to swing around and come in at Chestnut. That big white blaze. Still Awake behind the line. He's another newcomer to the region. Peter Nucky on. They put the blinkers on today. Now the Black Jeep comes along. Sure Conviction about to link on in. So we're almost set to go. The Black Jeep, Sure Conviction, go up. Still Awake. Drawn in gate number 6. Sure Conviction. Jordan Turner has the mount to come along. So Sure Conviction just backs out at the last moment. Gets half up in the gates. They push him on in. So Sure Conviction is loaded away. Thanks, Marty. It's the last one to come along. Will be Still Awake here for Peter Nucky. Drawn in gate number 6. About to link on in. Midnight Black in the rainbow colours. Drawn gate number 2. Foxy Dreamer the inside. They're set to run. Red lights on. Stand by. Maiden race over the 1600 metres. Go racing. Midnight Black came out fast from 2. Foxy Dreamer's ridden out hard. King for Life, and also going around the outside is Aoka Frost, and it's looking for the lead. So the Black Jeep is also kicking up there. So sorting themselves out. The Black Jeep is going to run around the outside, takes the lead from King for Life, who's running second. Then came Aoka Frost, who's third, and reducing numbers 4th. Then Still Awake is on the outside of Foxy Dreamer. Midnight Black, 2 lengths back in the field, 2 Jolly Odd. Sure Conviction is last of all. 1100 metres left to go. It's the Black Jeep in front by 1 1/4. King for Life. Then came over on the inside Aoka Frost, who's lying third, and fourth is reducing numbers. Still Awake's out there a little bit wide, going around the outside from Foxy Dreamer. Midnight Black, Sure Conviction, and Jolly Odd is 2 lengths away at the rear. 800 metres left to go, but a reasonable clip on. And the Black Jeep out in front by a half length here. Running second is the Esperance Galloper, King for Life on the outside. And came Aoka Frost, who's over on the inside of reducing numbers. Still Awake's taking off 3 wider. For the length and a half to Midnight Black, who's tracking it up in the 3 wide line. 2 lengths then to Foxy Dreamer, who's third last from Sure Conviction. Jolly Odd's last of all. They come towards the corner. Inside the final 300 metres of the race here. And King for Life is just in front. It's in the centre here. From over on the outside, Still Awake. They will followed then by Midnight Black, who's over on the outside, battling away. And Sure Conviction with his run on the outside. He's coming hard. It's King for Life in front. Still Awake is trying hard on the outside. It's King for Life in front. Still Awake is coming at him. It's King for Life and Still Awake. They hit it all tight. Couldn't split them. Still Awake or King for Life. There's nothing in it. They're wide apart. They were followed then tight there for third too. Midnight Black, Foxy Dreamer, and out wide was Sure Conviction. Aoka Frost was on the inside. They were followed by reducing numbers. The Black Jeep and Jolly Odd. Photo here with Still Awake, and 9 gets it. 9 gets it. Still Awake on the outside. 9 has got it. Still Awake for Peter Nucky. Just getting it over King for Life. Shelby Botel. They were wide out, and the outside horse has just got there. Very last stride there. Third goes to Midnight Black. Ellen Kennedy. 9, 1, 4 and 6. 9, 1, 4 and 6 are up. after the second event today. Real slogging finish there. And with Still Awake out wide on the track, Peter Nucky just getting it there. King for Life was in front, probably a stride or so before the line. There was a fair margin between them there, and on the outside, horses got it. Still Awake, trained by Brock Luthwaite. So congratulations to Brock and Peter getting it home. So short half head by 1 1/4. The margins. Second, King for Life continues his good form, 3 consecutive seconds now. Just finding it hard to break through. Midnight Black loomed up, coming to the corners, battle away for third. And fourth then goes to Sure Conviction. The time is 1:39.15, 1:39.15. The overall time there after the second. The Bardi Organic Beef Maiden over the 1600. Still Awake. Here's the 4-year-old chestnut mare by Starcraft. Out of US Leap, is owned by the Mount Hallowell stud, Craig Thompson, the manager there, trained by Brock Luthwaite, Peter Nucky. Second goes to number 1, King for Life. There's a 5-year-old brown gelding, is by Delago Deluxe. It's owned by H. Harding, M. Capelli, S. Smedgy, trained by Helen Harding at Esperance, Shelby Botel. Third goes to Midnight Black, trained by Michelle Blank, Alan Kennedy. And a fourth in is Sure Conviction. 9-1-4-6 after race 2.
It was drifted out from 15 to 26. So 9-1-4-6, 9-1-4-6. Peter Nucky, the winning rider, just weighing back into the scales, and we'll grab him for a short moment. Still Awake taking out race number 2, the Bardi Organic Beef Maiden. I'll just grab you very quickly, Peter, and well done. Still Awake. So Brock Luthwaite, he whacked the blinkers on, and only lightly raced Starcraft mare. Looked like she travelled okay and into it well on the bend.
Yeah, I think she's a bit of a staying type of horse. Brock's only recently got off David Harrison a few weeks ago, and he applied the blinkers during the week track work and woke her up a little bit, and she's come here today and done the job.
Yeah, so obviously over a mile, you think that she's going to get ground over the prep?
I think so, because she's done a little bit tough. She was out there 3 wide doing a bit of work, and she was kept going on the line, so I think that showed sign of a bit of toughness there for her.
Okay, well done. Thanks for your time. Peter Nucky, their winning rider of Still Awake, number 9, 139.15, and it did drift considerably in the market, $15 out to about $25.90 on the tote. 9-1-4-6 race 2 Kalgoorlie.